Muslims these days sit down and they say, Shukur Ya Rabbi for my faith that you gave to me. Or do they teach majority that the faith is something you discover by yourself? Oh, I did a lot of research, I did a lot of reading, and this is what. But all guidance is coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But it's not just with words. That you say, thank you. It is with what is in your heart, and whatever that is in your heart is going to show everywhere. We cannot repay the debt. I cannot repay the debt that Shaykh Effendi pulling me out from the jungles. And never is he saying to us, to me, oh, remember I did this, I did that. No, they don't. But we were enslaved before, without even knowing it, by this dunya, by our nafs, not even understanding that there were chains there. And our Shaykh made us to understand what those chains are. Now we become more free to become servants to Allah. No longer we can say, we cannot because of this, because of this, because of this. We grow up a little bit. Definitely we cannot repay. But the attitude of giving shukr, the attitude of being grateful, that is enough. Without any too much reading or researching, the attitude of being grateful is enough to keep you on the Siratul Mustaqim and to remind you what to do, when to do, how to do it. When someone is, let's say, past their limits with you, yeah, you have the right to be angry, that you use that as a brake to pull back. You say, I can hit out, I'm right, but remember I was wrong. And I was enslaved by my ego. That one maybe doesn't have a shaykh. I have a shaykh now. And he pulled me out from that. I should be grateful. And gratitude must make you to show. It brings you to the doors of love. Do the Shaykh want you to say, oh, thank you, thank you? No. They're serving Allah. Are they asking payback? Never. They're doing it for Allah's sake. It doesn't matter. But the one who has been awakened by them, our hearts were dead. And we didn't even know they were dead. And just being in their presence, he just put one spark there to become more alive in a way that is beyond books. Definitely not books, because every single one of us, the books that we read can fill up libraries. But it did not bring us closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because that wasila, it must be the Holy Prophet ﷺ or his inheritors. We meet his inheritor, we meet our Shaykh, being in the presence and understanding so much love that he pours into our hearts. Someone coming in first, never he opens up any of their faults, never. He patiently he sits, because he sees the treasure that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created in that one, and is trying to pull. So those who are awake, they're going to look at the treasures of each other too, and they're going to try to keep that. They're going to run. Whatever the Shaykh is doing in their own capacity, they're going to run, they're going to help. So that gratitude that we have, that love, that he must change to love. If you are grateful, and then you forget about that, and you walk away, you become ungrateful. You don't remind yourself, oh, this is a gift. This is a trust. It's given to me. I must hold it very, very with value. And I must show it back. Anything that you do, if it is not turning to love, any worship that you do that is not turning to love, to Allah, to the Prophet ﷺ, watch again. And be careful. That worship is not complete. It's not. So you come here. We come here. We are from the jungles. We come here, alhamdulillah, with our Shaykh's help, with his prayers, with his association, we start doing a little bit more. We start praying more. We start making zikr more. We start keeping the sunnats more in our lives. We start seeing the importance of the sunnats or the Prophet ﷺ, the beauty of that. If that doesn't turn to love, put a question mark to your bayat. Because that love is not taking, that love is giving. That love must always give. So then, that time is very easy for you to watch. They're not asking for the debt to be settled, but they're looking to you. The light that they give you, how much of it that you are reflecting to others. That is a key. You're not reflecting to others. 9 to 5, you close your doors. Years. That means it's slowly dying. Be careful. What our Shaykh has given to us is very, very precious. You are going to understand, as Shaykh Effendi says so many times. Wait till the dust settles to see who is in front, whether it's a horse or a donkey. Dust is settling. Those who have some brain cells, the dust is settling in you. You'll be able to see who is in front. So don't let it go to waste. It must show that love. It must show that service. It must show that you care. Your heart is moving now. If your heart is not moving, be careful. That debt can never be repaid, of course. Can never be repaid. Even if we have this whole world, all these alams to give, can never be repaid. Like what the poet says, it's like bringing spices to the east or putting water into the oceans. So what can we do? What can we do? We must polish ourselves. We must become that mirror. Once we become that mirror, then it is the light of the Mashayikh, it is the light of the Prophet, light of Allah that is going to show. So how much of a mirror are you? How much of a mirror am I? I'm asking myself that every day. I'm running to fix myself. I'm running to try to do something, to reflect that. You should too. وَمِنَ اللَّهُ تَوْفِيقَ الْفَاتِحَةِ. Assalamu alaikum. It was open, right? Any other questions? Anyone else? Bismillah. So in a night like this, Barat, maybe you should ask that. For us to be more busy, don't say, who am I? You didn't say, who am I, when Shaykh Effendi pulled us out from the sewer, right? We say, please. We're running for Him to save us. Then when it comes to a time to reflect some of that light, we say suddenly, oh, who am I to reflect? I'm so dirty. It's still the ego that is talking. Because if you're not reflecting light from them, who are you reflecting? Yourself? No, should not be.